Sorry, go ahead.
Shit experience.
Well, I don't know.
Listen. Let me get to the point, okay?
Because
Listen.
probably they had near croak experiences.
Just give me a sec.
Oh my god. That was
Listen.
good. That was a good one. That was a good. Actually, that was a good one. Yeah, go ahead, Jeremiah, because I want to drop you. So land the plane.
Yeah. Look.
No,
The issue for you-
crash the plane. That's what we should start saying.
I'm not
Can you
gonna
just crash the plane, please?
I'm just trying to.
Oh, hello.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
Are you taking a shit?
How is everybody? Al, how you doing? How's it going? No, I haven't hit it yet. I go up, then I go down, then I go up, then I go down. Virginia, how you doing? Yeah, I think they're playing with me. That's all right. Ashley Lawrence, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you again. It's Soph. You got to eat dinner. All right. Enjoy your dinner. Your daily dose of animations. Big shout out to your daily dose of animations. How are you? Ashley Lawrence. Oh, you're Shy Bear. Okay. Cool thing to know. Cutie Pets is eating taco salad. That sounds good. Benjamin, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, Al, you don't need to do that, sir. Sub up. No. No, Al. You trying to be like Elon Musk, huh? Buying votes? Oh, man. Hello, Jack. Hello, Jack. Ashley Lawrence changed the pick? I guess so. So how is everybody on this beautiful Tuesday? Cutie Pets, my day was okay. All in all, last month was a rough month. Hope this month's a lot better. Okay, come on, Jack. Come on, goof. USSR King, how are you? Good to see you. Nuru from Nigeria, how are you? Monanson, I'm doing good. All right, Al. Am I excited for Christmas? Yeah, I guess. It's not the same after all the kids have grown and moved out. Hello from Bosnia. Well, hello. Matthew, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanksgiving is underrated. I used to love Thanksgiving. I'm okay with 67, so get it out of your systems before the other mods arrive. Yeah. Raj of God, how are you? Good to see you, Raj. Good to see you. Today is National Use Your Common Sense Day. So take that for what it's worth. It's also National Candy Day. So I guess if you get candy, you use common sense not to overeat the candy. Nuru says, can I subscribe to your channel? I have no idea. I can't control what you do. Ask someone that can control what you do. David, how you doing? Good to see you. Bobby Young, he said, I sibbed. I bet you meant to say subbed. Haven't seen me in a long time. It's been a little bit. With its neighbors getting so much love, I want to recognize the number 68, my jersey number, and the new longest field goal in NFL history. Ashley says, I am back. I changed my profile picture from Shy Bear. Okay. Flaky, how you doing? Good to see you. You like the videos? If it isn't 67, it's 69. Love for 68. Now it's not 67, 69, or 68. It's 88. The new number is 88. Because you get 8 twice. Warren, how you doing? Warren and Kenzie, good to see you. Green electric tape. You can leave the room. We don't like that here. Brooke, how you doing? Good to see you. How am I feeling today, Raj? I've felt better. And I felt worse. Yeah, Raj, what I told you on your live is definitely true. Aristotle, how you doing? Good to see you. What country am I in? The U.S. In America. Grace, good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. How is everybody? What does my mug say? It says, it's backwards, but it says world's best farter. And I earned it. Oh, Brooke, you went on Sharon's live today? That's cool. Aristotle says they're the best farter. I don't know. I don't know. This little thing that makes the fart noises, it got a lot of attention. It's the thing I used on Give Me My Toy. Happy National Candy Day. KGZ, throwing $1.99 in the room. Big super chat. Big shout out. Have a good day, Ron. I will. Thank you, KGZ. I was reading about Snickers earlier, and they was invented or opened to the public in 1930 by Frank Mars. And he named them after his horse, Snickers. Weird little fact. Subscribe and I'll give you my secondhand smoke. Who was eating Snickers before 1930? Nobody. It wasn't a thing before 1930. And actually, talking candy, candy's been around, oh my goodness, for like 10,000 years. Long time. And I think in India, they started making, they found this reed plant that they could boil and make a syrup, and they called it honey without bees. And actually what it ended up being was sugar cane. So we get all our sugar from. And they would cook it down and then tear it into pieces, and they would eat that as candy. You like saltwater taffy? I used to, until I got false teeth. Then it just pulled my teeth out. You're from India and you know what I'm talking about. Cool. Yeah. And it wasn't too long after that they started moving that sugar cane around, that sugar. And it was hard to get, and not very many people could do the art of making candy. So it was basically just eaten by the wealthy. You had to have a lot of money. You had to know where to get it. And way back when, doctors would write prescriptions for chocolate. And they would usually for like a broken heart, depression, they would write out a prescription for chocolate. Tommy, why don't you go away? Don't like any of your chats. Not a one. They named it after her virginity. Okay, Raj. Huh. Robert's in the house. Eastern Kentucky Fishing. How you doing? My cousin's letting me dig for junk on her property. I found a 55 Chevy Bel Air. Wow. Must be a big piece of property with a lot of junk. Is it restorable? That'd be quite a find. When I was growing up, when I was young, my brother, he was 1 year older than me, and his first car was a 56 Chevy Bel Air. That thing was built like a tank. Oh, Robert, way too far gone. Yeah. Yeah, if it was sitting out in the weather for that many years, yeah. Aish creates. Aish. New here. Well, welcome in. Good to see you. I am from the U.S. in the state of Oklahoma. Right in the middle of the state. Right in the middle of the country. Yeah, we got to get rid of this person. I don't. That's no reason. No reason for that. No reason for that, Tommy. Not even funny. Robert, your first car was a 2003 Ford F-150. My first car was a 1970 Chevy Nova. It was a two-door hardtop. Wish I still had that car today. Jace, I do remember you, and I remember the peace sign. Mind Ballroom, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. How you been? Eastern Kentucky Fishing, yeah, that was a nice car, but my driving habits were not. Oh, Brooke threw 100 gems. Thank you, Brooke. But when I was young, my driving habits were. I thought I was like Michael Andretti, and I would do stuff in a car that I shouldn't be doing, and I ended up rolling it down a hill, totaled it. Oh, Dennis got a different account, and he's just gonna run through his all his accounts for some reason or another. 66 Dodge Charger, 6,000. That ain't bad if it's in any decent shape at all. I had a 1972 Dodge Charger, and I had it for many years, and I ended up Brooke through another 100 gems. I had it for many years, and one of my sons wanted that car, but I ended up selling it. Sold it to a guy out of Texas. He came up here with a trailer, loaded it up, and took it away. There's a lot of cars Brooke, thank you. Matt, how you doing? Marlon, good to see you. There's a lot of cars I regret selling or losing, but that Charger wasn't one of them. I had a son that we were talking about cars way back when, all the cars that I've had. And he says, man, don't you wish you still had them? I said, well, yeah, I kind of do. And then I got this 2000 Mitsubishi Eclipse. Little sporty, quick little car. Just hugged the road. And I got it and put new glass in it and put new lights on it. New intake, new tires and rims. And I had to. Oh, Brooke, thank you for the heart. And I had to redo the heater in it. And my son, the one that wanted the Charger, he wanted it. So I thought about it, and I thought, well, yeah, to give him something to hang on to. So I gave it to him. Then he turned around and sold it. So that's how that went. Sky the Cat, how's your week been so far? Well, I'm still breathing. Buy your dad another 75 Ford LTD. Yeah. Make the big bucks. Go out and find him one. GT Bananas, how are you? Marlon, your birthday was yesterday? Happy birthday a day late. Marlon, how old are you now? The official enchilada, good to see you. 16. It's a good age. Hardest thing is just keeping your nose clean. Talks about that car all the time, Robert. Yep. I always wanted a 1940 Ford Coupe. Won't ever happen. But that was always my dream car growing up. The official enchilada. Your birthday's tomorrow? Awesome. You're turning 15 or you're turning 16? Happy birthday a day early. Turning 15. Well, why don't you want to be 15? 15's a good age. Get down, Jack. Come on. Get down. Biggest dream car is probably a 55 Ford Custom 300. Whoa. Sky the Cat, whereabouts in America are you? I am in the state of Oklahoma. Right in the middle of Oklahoma. Brooke, your dad's birthday is tomorrow. He'll be 85. Is his health still pretty good? I won't make it to 85. Someone booted Mike. He's been trying to say hi. Huh. Wonder who booted him and why. I'll have to take a look at that. I don't know. Francis Stern says, could you please say hi to Marla? Hello, Marla. How are you? Mike says hi. Well, tell Mike I said hi. I'm not sure why he got removed. I'll have to look into that. PGE says, hey, Ron, how the hell are you? Not bad. Not too shabby. Last month was a rough month, though. The troll burr is here. Tanner Blanchard, good to see you. How are you? Yeah, I lost last month I lost a cat, my favorite cat. I lost a dog. Aish says, are you retired? I am retired. Yep. I retired last year. Aish, you lost a baby kitten? I'm sorry. Minecraft girly, how you doing? Another chocolate overload. Yeah, a few. Yeah, Matt, I did see that. I said 16's a good age. Of course, when I was 16, I thought I knew everything. And when I hit probably around 30, I realized I didn't know much of anything. Now I'm 64 and I know less. No, you can't have chocolate. No chocolate for Jack. Did I paint? Nope. My son John painted these two. And then a friend of his named Emma painted that one. Yeah. There's Mike. What's up? Think my other cat got banned from your channel. I don't know why, Mike. Good to see you. I said I was going to look into that and see when and why and how and what happened. Yeah, I used to love to draw and paint. My granddaughter had a birthday last week, and I was gonna go buy a card, put some money in it, but I decided to draw a card. What do you need, Jack? What are you doing? Mike, good to see you too. What are you doing? Sit down here somewhere. So anyway, her name's Violet. So I took a piece of paper and folded it up into the shape of a card. And I wrote on it, "Happy birthday, Violet." And I drew a big picture of a violet, all colored in. And I went and gave it to her. Actually, I gave it to her mom. She's only 2 now. But she opened that up, and of course there was money in it. But then she saw that picture, and she says, "There's no way you do that." I said, "Yeah, I can draw." Rosaline, how are you? Good to see you. Anna is cool. I was just talking about my granddaughter, and her mom's name is Anna. Violet, yeah, that's a beautiful name. Good kid. They have 2 kids, Anna and Violet and Kaiser. All right, Matt. Good to see you. Matt, thank you for stopping in John's live. He really appreciated that. Brayley, how you doing, Brayley? Happy National Candy Day. What do you want, Jack? You're wallering on me. You can't have any chocolate. Yeah, and then my other son has a little boy named Jackson. He's at the age now, he's like 6 months, and he's seeing his toes and his fingers and moving his mouth in funny ways. He's experimenting with movements, and it is so fun. I could watch that all day long. Brayley, you've been busy? It's good to stay busy. Brooke, you want to hear something crazy? I got some crazy news the other day. It's not good news. A few days ago, Jillian, good to see you. How are you? It was a few days ago. Lisa gets home and she says, Ron, I got me a place to live. I rented a place to live. I said, you did what? She said, yeah, I'm leaving. So she just left. Crazy. Jillian, you're good? I'm doing okay too. Yeah, she's been having some mental problems. Ever since her dad got sick, she's kind of been going downhill mentally. And now Ashley says, who is Lisa? That is my wife. 30 years. Oh, I'm doing all right, Brooke. I'm doing okay. She's done it a few times before. And that was when the kids were younger. And I kept things good because of the kids. And I always took her back because of the kids. And then this time I said, now the kids aren't in play. And now I hate her doing it because even her kids are upset about it. So I hope, me and her's one thing, but if her kids feel resentment and don't want anything to do with her, that would break my heart. Creative Angels, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. See where it takes me. She said they offered her a 1-year lease or a 6-month lease. And she took the 6-month lease. Maybe she'll get her horse now? No. Not living in a little apartment. Pat, how are you? Good to see you. Ooh, Jillian had roast for dinner. I fixed a great big pork roast in the crock pot yesterday. And that's what I had for lunch today. No, she didn't take much. She's still going to be coming back and getting some more, but I told her she can take whatever she wants. Loading up the teleport. Well, Pat, thank you. I haven't done a short in days. And if I want to hit that 100K, I probably need to post a few more shorts. Jillian, all right. Have a good one. I used to enjoy watching Dancing with the Stars. Maybe I should try helping her. I don't know what to do to help her. I've talked to her. She's in therapy. Jillian, it is Thanksgiving time. It can't be Christmas time until after Thanksgiving. HKP, I'm good on mods. But yeah, I've tried talking to her and helping her. And what's weird is I've given her advice a couple times, and she doesn't take it. And then she goes and talks to her therapist, and her therapist gives her the very same advice. And she comes back and tells me about it, and I'm like, well, why did you take her advice when I gave you the same advice and you didn't take it? So I don't know. Jillian, no, it's not Christmas time. Hasn't even snowed yet. It's Thanksgiving time. Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack. What are you going to do, Jack? You want to get down? Get down. Now my kids are all worried about me. They keep calling me saying, seeing if I want to come over for dinner or them bring me dinner. In fact, they called me just like an hour ago and asked if I wanted to come over for dinner. And I said, no, I'm going to stay home. And they said, well, you want us to bring you some potato soup? I said, no, I've got stuff here. So 2 nights ago, my son is in another town. He invited me over for a steak dinner. He cooked them on his new grill. And that was a nice time. Great food. I got to go watch the grandkids for a while. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will, Pat. My kids are all great, and they don't understand why she's doing what she's doing either. So they're confused as much as I am. Oh, yeah, between friends and my kids and grandkids, I'll be all right. Tanner Blanchard, how are you? She might be feeling lonely. I have no idea what she's feeling. Pat, she has said that. She doesn't know what's going on. I mean, she had a rough childhood. As far as physical abuse and mental abuse, and she's had some issues in the past, and now she doesn't know why she's feeling the way she is. So I don't know. I hope it all works out for her. G Edits, how are you? How you doing? Weird person. We've got weird person in the room. Okay. Good to see you. Those issues never leave. You may be right. I don't know. Or they resurface. I think one thing is the kids were young. It kept us both very busy. Of course, I worked. She more or less raised the kids a lot by herself, and while I worked. But I would not try to show her that you disagree with her. If you tell her, like, why did you do this or something, it might make her upset. I can't agree with what she says if I don't understand it, though. I mean, I don't disagree. I'm just confused. I don't understand any of it, really. But I think with kids in the house, we kept busy. We had goals, and then once the kids moved out, it gave her a lot of free time. I would not let her leave. I can't stop her. She already rented another place, gave him the money and everything. And we have two vehicles. We have a van and an Envoy. She's been driving the Envoy. And I always tell her, you can take any car you want. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you. How are you? Well, the other couple days ago, she asked me if she could take the van. And I think it's to move stuff to her new apartment. And I said, well, of course you can take the van. And she said, well, okay, I didn't know if you needed to go anywhere. And I said, so am I not allowed to drive the Envoy? It's in both our names. She said, well, of course you can. I said, okay, why would you ask if I need to go anywhere? And she says, I don't know why I said that. And it kind of started an argument, or she was put her in a mood again. I don't know. Pat, Tracy, how are you? How you doing? Did you have a good day at work? Our groomer went out of business, so Jack's getting scruffy. He hasn't been groomed in quite a while. TYS4XBS. What would that stand for? What would that be? Ties? I don't know. How far is their new place? I think it's in the next town over. But I'm not. I think it's in the next town over, but I don't know where it is. She hasn't told me yet. But I know she got the key. She gave him the money and got the key and went in and checked it and said it's a nice little place. It's a random way of saying my name. Just with extra letters and numbers. And a number. Okay. The BS comes from a game I play. Anna Batuli. Andrew. Good to see you. How are you? Work was slow and boring. It's one thing I don't miss is working. I don't think I'd have the stamina Oh, it's your Friday. I had to get up on a ladder today and clean out my gutters. And that's a job I hate doing. Gaming with Camden. Good to see you. Appreciate the like and subscribe. Ties, thank you. We're switch count to, let's go to this one. Remember you from giving my toy short. Yep, this was the toy. Wonky Wolf Gamer, good to see you. How are you? Ties, you got to go?
I'm a Los Angeles-based artist.
Appreciate you. Luca.
The biggest benefit of being on Facebook
How are
as
you?
an artist is instantly being able to reach your audience. Being able to have fans who support you really helps with my motivation and also my mental health. So I would say
Ashley, I can't control what's going on. The only thing I can do is control how it affects me. Get yourself a drink. Oh, well, Pat, I don't have anything to drink here. I have water. Send some through teleport. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, thank you for the gifts, Pat, Patrice. And Ties sent high five. High five, Ty. And floating hearts. Thank you. That's so wise. Well, took many years for me to realize that I can't control what other people do or say, but I can control how it affects me. Tristan Young, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a short tomorrow. I'm going to go to town, go to Sonic, and get me a big milkshake. And then sit out on my porch and talk about how good the Sonic milkshake is and take a sip of it. And then look out and scream, "Get out of my yard!" I think that'd be a funny short. Patrice is going nuts on the fire on the gems. 158, 159. Actually, I don't think it's something that can be taught. It's something that I guess over time you'll realize. You'll realize that you can't control other people. Patrice, thank you for all those. Big W. Done. Patrice Jean. Thank you. Ruby's Preppy Life. How are you? Yeah, big W for Patrice. Michael the Goat. What's going on? Me and my son was talking the other day, just a couple days ago, about this whole what's going on with Lisa. And she lets little things get to her. And just, it eats her up. And my son kind of takes more after me as far as he doesn't let things bother him as much. Consistently bother him. And we got to talking, and I said, yeah, Carl, someone could drive down the road and wipe out my van. And I realized that in 6 months' time, I would have another vehicle. It would be like it never happened. So why get worked up about it? Everything is temporary. And he's a lot like me in that respect. Nine plus 10 equals 21. Ruby's Preppy Life. Yeah, that would be awesome. Make an acting video. Yeah, I know when I was younger, I used to let things get to me. If things didn't go well at work, I was in a bad mood for a while. If something broke, congrats, Brooke, 646 subs. That is awesome. But then I realized as I got older that it's all temporary. Whether, actually a tornado could come through Oklahoma and take out my house. And if I survived, I'd be okay. I'd find another house. Might take a couple years to get settled in and everything, but after a period of time, I would be fine. I would be fine almost to the point like it never happened. I'd just be living because everything's temporary. Is it nighttime? Yeah, it's dark. Man, after this daylight savings time, it gets dark so early. About 5 o'clock, it's getting dark. Vove Days says, how do you feel about Russians? They're people. Vove Days, I love everybody unless they give me a reason not to. Especially with great insurance. Yeah, it is. Yep, 558 here. I hate insurance. Hate insurance. I have car insurance because I'm required to by law. But insurance companies make money because odds are they're going to make more from you than you're going to make from them. So the odds are stacked in their favor. Now you can have an accident and have to use a bunch of insurance, but I've been driving 50 years. I've never had a claim on my insurance, and I've paid them many thousands of dollars in those 50 years. So insurance companies, that's like my car insurance, they're dropping me. They're pulling out of the Oklahoma market. And they sent me a letter. And they said, we regret to inform you that we will no longer have any coverage in the state of Oklahoma. So I'm looking around at other companies, and I was down at, was it State? Yeah, State Farm. Well, hopefully a tornado doesn't come. Yeah, hopefully. But I was at State Farm, and they tried to talk me into homeowners insurance and something else. And I said, no. The only reason I get automobile insurance because the law requires it. John, YouTube content. How are you? I am from the state of Oklahoma in the U.S. Flood insurance. Yeah, we don't have much of a problem with floods around here, actually. But I think when I bought this property, it's in a valley. And the valley runs north and south. Well, the storms normally come east or west. And actually, usually tornadoes will be running southwest to northeast. And we have had a few tornadoes come through, and every one, when it gets about 3 miles down the road, it changes direction. It heads more north. So I done that a couple times, and I pulled up a topographic map looking at the layout, and I think just the lay of the ground moves the tornadoes away from me. Luella R. Big shout out to Luella. How are you? Happy National Candy Day. Graham, you live in a valley too? Yeah, I've got a big, can't call it a creek behind my place. It's on my property, but it doesn't hold water. But when we get a lot of rain, being I'm down in a valley, it will just gush. I mean, the water will be running like a river. And then within 24 hours, all that water's gone. It all went on down somewhere. Johnny, it's your birthday? Matt, tomorrow's your birthday? Johnny, happy birthday. Matt, happy early birthday. It's also National Chicken Lady Day. I think I read that. I'm not sure what that is. Ladies that take care of chickens. Yeah, Pat, you're right. Birthdays are about to start. Mhm. Ashley says, what job business you used to do before retiring? Well, went to college for accounting, and I got a job with Texaco Corporation in their accounting department, and I was with them for many years. And what I would do is I'd go drive around the state of Oklahoma, and I would audit the stores, the Texaco stores. And I did that for many years. Had a company car and a credit account, and it was a pretty good gig. Well, they sold the whole Oklahoma market to a company called Star Fuel. And Star Fuel was not using an internal auditing department. They used an outside. They sourced it outside for that. So Texaco said they would move me to another state if I wanted. And if not, I'd just get a severance package and be out of a job. So I stayed in Oklahoma, took the severance package, and me and my wife opened a restaurant with it. So we ran a restaurant for many years. Until I kind of got burnt out. Decided I didn't want to own a restaurant anymore. It was a headache. It was a lot of work, a lot of hours. So I got out of the restaurant, and I decided I was too young to retire. So I went back to work for a managing convenience stores. And I did that for a few years and then retired. Virginia Redbone, how are you? Made a big pot of fish head stew. King Vaughn, good to see you. Payatos, how you doing? Red Team. Lazy Person 18. I like your name. At least you're honest. Tracy says, I'll pass, but thanks anyway, Virginia. Yeah, some of the stuff Virginia cooks sounds really good. Some of it, not so much. Oh, my coffee cup's empty. Do you like liver casserole? No. Two things I hate is liver and lima beans. I won't do either one. I'm just not a fish person, especially their heads. Yeah, no liver. And no lima beans. And I'm not a big fan of hominy. My wife loves it. My son loves it. Just never cared for it. Kind of has the same texture, I think, as lima beans. You bite into it and it's so dry inside that I can't handle it. Okay, I'll just cook a big pot of hog mogs. Anything with hog in it, I'd probably eat that. What's up, lazy person? Mary, good to see you. Hog maws stink. I don't know what hog maws is or hog mogs. I have no idea. But I haven't eaten any part of a pig that I didn't like. Actually, my favorite food would have to be steak. Oh, Tracy, yes. I can eat pig's feet in beans. I can eat pig's feet pickled. Pickled pig's feet. But my two favorite meals, I would say, is steak or spaghetti. I've always loved spaghetti. How about head cheese? I don't think I've ever eaten head cheese. I probably wouldn't eat it. Who are you talking about, Mary? Not Mary Estretta, is it? Everybody's saying hi, Mary. Oh, no, that was a Mary that was timed out. Tracy, you've never had pig's feet? Pickled pig's feet? I like them, but there's not a whole lot of meat on them. You got to pick. You got to. But back in my younger days, when I'd go visit, there was a couple bars that I'd go shoot pool at when I was in my mid-20s. And these little country taverns bar, they would have these gallon jugs of pickled eggs, pickled sausage, pickled pig's feet. And I would always just sit there and snack on those pickled eggs and sausages. Alexander, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you. Have I made it myself? No, I have not. Alexander, you're 10? Yep. Awesome. Got your whole life ahead of you. And it goes by fast. Next thing you know, you'll wake up and you'll be 60. And you'll wonder, where did all those years go? Do I like noodles? No, I love spaghetti. Yo-Yo says, I'm lazy person, by the way. You never announced it. I never announced what? Can you maybe unban me? Well, lazy person, I don't know what you said that got you removed. I'm sure you know, though. Lazy said 67. Oh, normally if they say it, if you're going to ban them for like a minute. They'll still be on the live and let them know what you banned them for. KK. Big shout out to KK. How are you? Good to see you. When I first got on here, Al was the moderator. And he was the only moderator on here. And he told everybody in chat, he says, I don't have a problem with 6-7, so get it out of your system right now. Edward Hayes. Big shout out to Edward Hayes. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, Tracy. Yeah, lazy person. It's not, you're not hidden. So you'll be able to rejoin. Alexander says, I'm crying in real life. Why would you be crying in real life? Jesse Carlisle, how you doing? Good to see you. Alexandra, that's a good answer. Why are you crying? And you say, because. Did you see John Short where he collaborated with you? I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. Probably did. I try and stay up on all his shorts. Your uncle is going back to New York. Well, Alexandra, I hope you had a nice time with your uncle. You did? Well, good. Make memories. Just moved back from France and you're in Virginia. Yeah, Brooke, he showed me one the other day where he lip synced to something. I don't remember what it was, but he did pretty good. He's been getting more into his gaming streams lately. France to Virginia. Yeah, it is a big move. KK said, I did a cartwheel, but I was standing on my hands, and then I bumped my head on the ground. Brooke, I want to see you get up to 1,000 subs. That would be awesome. Oh, yes, Brooke. I did see that one. The volume and cadence. Yeah, he did do that one. And he did it pretty good. I checked on everybody that did it. Quite a few people did that with my voice. And there was 3 of them that was good. John was one of them. There's another guy and a female that did it. And she did it real well. Stairway to Nature. Appreciate you. It's a good name. Stairway to Nature. I like that. Appreciate you, Rowan and KK. I beg you. For what, Alexander? Well, I'm wanting another cup of coffee, but I'm trying to stay away from coffee at night. Try and sleep better. Carissa. How are you, Carissa? Carissa Life Love. Good to see you. I'm doing okay. Pretty good day. All in all, not bad. Carissa, you're doing good? Awesome. Akash. Am I happy? Yeah. I had a good life. Good day. Things don't go right sometimes, but I'm still happy. Pat, I'm not doing that. Chat makes my days better. Actually. Do I live in America? Yep. I live in the great state of Oklahoma. Nothing beats a Karen's Range Rover and Maserati. Okay. Papa Boy, how you doing? Good to see you. Virginia Flores. I'm doing okay. Not bad. What's going on here? Why is that on there? I just opened up my other phone on YouTube and my short of Pinocchio popped up. That was a goofy short. Marcus West says, do you enjoy doing this? Yes. I think it's a very good hobby. Alexander, I am not 67. I am 64. So anyway, I've been on here about an hour and a half. So I think I'm going to shut this down and figure out something to eat for dinner and relax. I got my chickens put away earlier, so I don't have to mess with them. I used to put them away after my live, but after the time changed, now I got to do it before my live. What am I having? I don't know. I'll look around the freezer and the fridge and figure something out. But anyway, appreciate you all stopping by and saying hi. I look forward to the chats. And Pat, appreciate you. Thank you to the moderators that help out. I appreciate you. And like I say to everybody, be kind to each other. It's free, it's easy, and it makes you feel good. Love you all. Later.